Your brain is the most powerful weapon in the world. Once you put away your phones and your computers and all that we have nowadays, yeah, it's great. We're up to date. But your brain is the only thing you have when you're going through depression, when you're going through hard times, when you're going through death, real life. You can't Google that, man. You're alone. You're alone. You may have a shrink you're going to, you may have a best friend you're going to, but there's 24 hours in the day where you're alone in this brain, and your brain is talking to you in all kinds of ways, and it wants to control you and pull you in these different pockets. If you can't control your own brain and your brain controls you, you got to tell your brain where you want to go and how you want to go and how you want to get there. You got to control it. If not, it's over. The only way anything gets accomplished, you got to work hard. You got to work hard. I can't get this paragraph. I can't remember what the f*** in this paragraph to pass this test to get in the military. Read it again. Still not getting it. Read it again. But if you're not getting it, write it out. And that's how I started learning. Okay, well, I got to write out everything I do. And then write it out again. And write it out again. And guess what happened? I got it. I got it. I can't swim. Go back again. I can't swim. Go back again. Go back again. Go back again. I got it. I realized if I keep going back and going back and going back until your mind was safe, okay, we're going to figure it out, because he is not going to stop. It's not like I'm going to try one more time. No, it's just like alarm clock goes off, boop, we're going back. I can't read right, we're going back. I gave myself no way out, and my mind realized that. And it's okay, we're going to adapt and overcome now. So when I was going through Navy SEAL training for 18 months and going back through all the hard parts over and over again, I told myself after the first time, I knew it was going to be a long journey there. My body was breaking down. It was just how it was going on. I said, you know what, this is my new norm. So my mind said, it's like going to work. I go into suffering every day. Every day, suffering, being broken, duct taping my feet up, stress fractures, shin splints, being broken. This is my new norm. And your mind says, if we're not broken, this ain't normal. We gotta be broken. So then your mind starts to get tougher and tougher and more callous. People, how did you run on broken feet? Broken shins. My mind knew this is how we operate. We're in Navy SEAL training. This is what we are. I became hell. And that became my new norm. I gave myself no way out. There was nothing outside these walls of hell. Nothing. I loved God, but for a short period of time, I became the devil, because that was hell. I became the boss, the owner, the CEO of Navy SEAL training. That was my mindset. And that's how you get through things. You immerse yourself wherever it is, and you become that. Looking back on that was me trying hard. That's why people gotta understand, what is in us, we have no idea until we start trying hard. And I mean really trying hard, where you're obsessed with, hey, this is my new norm. My new norm is that, wow, this isn't always fun. It's not always meant to be fun. And that's when you know you're trying hard. When things start to suck really, really bad, my brain and a lot of people's brains, they don't go to your dad beating you up. Your brain says, we gotta get out of here. This is miserable. So anger goes away a lot of times when you're suffering, because your brain just says, we gotta run, we gotta go. So that anger is not popping up saying, oh, I'm gonna show them, I'm gonna show those people. No, there has to be a much deeper. When I say deeper, it has to be down to mineral soil. It has to be down to that nice mineral soil where nothing can burn. You can't burn dirt.
While the rest of the world is sleeping, you are wide awake. and you are on the attack for your success.
It doesn't start with them and they. It starts with me. So I'm just wondering when you're gonna make it personal.
Are you really prepared to grind it out?
But you have not sacrificed, you have not suffered, you are not committed. When you are committed, you give everything you have.
Now it's time to grind. Now it's time to fight. Now it's time to believe. Now it's time to know that your success story has yet to be told. Don't sit back and have a pity party. Don't sit back and wait for an opportunity to happen. It is up to you to go out there and get the opportunities. You want success? Then go get it. You are not going to win anything until you understand what struggle means. You can never quit.
But you gotta work hard in silence. You gotta work when nobody's watching. You gotta sacrifice behind the scenes. When you take it personal, your private life changes.
Success is a process. The process comes before success. The struggle comes before the process.
Everybody wants to contribute to destiny, but nobody wants to be committed to destiny.
Success doesn't always have to be loud. Sometimes it's necessary to be quiet and just move. Are you really prepared to do what you need to do to get what you want out of your life?
You gotta live. You have to breathe. You have to eat. There's purpose. Every single day, you are either losing ground or gaining ground. Everybody wants public authority, but nobody wants private discipline. When your habits change behind the scenes, when your private life begins to shift, when you put aside the things that are not serving you, if it's going to be personal, make it personal. Don't just be great in public, be great in private.
You gotta give 110% and get it to a point where all you got to say is, you don't have nothing to do with my success. The noise that you making can't stop my purpose. The noise that you making can't stop my fight. The noise that you making can't stop my grind. Your noise is just empty. It means nothing to my success. I didn't get it overnight. And yes, I had many sleepless nights. And I had amazing dreams of what I could become.
Every single week, every single day, every single hour, every single minute, 720 hours a month, you are beating on your craft. Even when you're at work, you're dreaming, you're thinking, you're vision casting, you're writing it down, making it plain, communicating to your destiny connections so that it can become a reality.
We're human. You get back up. Yes, I've been high up on the mountain. I've been blessed. But that's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
And it's lonely up there.
Yeah.
You know, people don't know that side of it. We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win. True desire in the heart, that itch that you have, whatever it is you want to do, that thing that you want to do to help others and to grow and to make money, that desire, that itch, that's God's proof to you, sent beforehand already to indicate that it's yours. Aspire to make a difference. While it may be frightening, it will also be rewarding. So you got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Because the chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have, that's what's going to define you. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Fail big. Today's the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be very frightening. It's a new world out there. It's a mean world out there, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances professionally. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.
Is Sharika Jackson, who has not beaten Sha'Carri Richardson at 100 meters for the entire year.
And they are underway. Talou had a good run, but outside, it is now in the middle of the track, Sharika Jackson. Season is over.
Written off as maybe that's it for her. Improves all the way to 10.79 for third. And these two, we saw it during Budapest. There's so much camaraderie.
Oh my gosh, my thoughts on this race, honestly, was just coming out here, doing the best I could, having the season that I've had, but I have no problem. The ladies that executed their best here, 1, 2, 3, all the way down to me 4. And I can't wait to see these same ladies next year in 2024.
Thanks very much, Lewis. One thing we can agree with, Sha'Carri, we don't always agree with Otto Golden either, but it was a phenomenal race, and Shericka Jackson is the Diamond League champion.
I could be good, angry, upset, happy, but I would say it feels better and it flows smoother when I am happy. It doesn't come from a place of negativity. It comes from positive. Oh my gosh, I would say I'm approaching the Olympic season as determined as I can be, as happy as I can be, and knowing that everybody's going to bring their A game, so it just makes me want to bring my best as well. I'm having so much more fun, and I want people to understand it is not related to just winning. I'm having fun because I am better within my spirit, within my mind, and within my community that I created for myself. And so that's the happiness that you guys see. And the wins are just a bonus, of course, but that shows you that when you're whole within yourself, what you will attract within your reality. I will say, though, I agree with having great sportsmanship, having a great spirit, and having just a wholeness with yourself that nobody else can shake. I feel amazing about my performance. All of the women that, I guess I got 4 today, but all of the women that placed above me are literally legends, and I give them their utmost respect. There's no BS race. Anytime we line up, we have to bring out A games every time. So I love racing against those women. They bring out the best in me. I feel like, they come with their A game, so we have no choice but to put our best foot forward every time. So I'm looking forward to competing with these ladies at their fullest health, their fullest happiness next year. I would say within my community, we see each other's greatness, we see each other's talents, and more importantly for myself, we see each other's hearts and how much we put into what we do on a day-to-day basis.
It feels so good, I just started sprinting in 2021, and to be among these great female sprinters is just a good feeling, and it always pushes you to put out your best every time you show up, because they are bringing their best, and I think I'm doing that right now, and they're doing that, so we are grateful. We are definitely grateful.
How do you recover?
I just wanted to come out here and execute, and I think I did pretty good this evening, so I'm grateful. I'm here, I'm enjoying myself, and tomorrow is another competition.
The second fastest world woman ever runs it now, so I definitely got to bring my A game, line it up against her and all the rest of the ladies, because I know they want to be great and they're going to pull it out. And just knowing that, oh my gosh, the best is yet to come. I'm only 23 and just wait and see.
There are moments that you could say you've got